here we are at part 1 of the Technobots, and for this first part we are going to be reviewing for the first components of the Technobots, which is Afterburner and Strafe.
That is correct. Now, when we go to transform these and stuff like that, it's important for me, since it's G1, I have the bios right here for each one of these, and each one of these is odd in its own way. But I think y'all will enjoy them, because I enjoyed them once I read them and then found out about their characters. And now, since I read some of it, I got to thinking back on some of the cartoons, and I was like, yeah, that does fit their personality when I seen them in the cartoon. So anyway, okay.
So, I think the first one we're going to take a look at is Afterburner here.
Now, Afterburner, he is a Cybertronian kind of like motorcycle kind of cockpit deal where you could ride in it. It's like a futuristic motorcycle. I don't know how to put it. Burner car. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
But this mode to me looks like something from the movie Tron.
I just read your mind. That's so weird. I just read your mind. I knew you was going to say that. How did I know you was going to say that? Yes, and I agree with Colton. This looks like something that you would see like out of Tron. But this is a part of the Technobots. Now, while Colton's looking over it right quick, I'm just going to read some of this out right quick. Afterburner. He hates authority. He hates being given orders. And generally a cauldron of anger. Even innocuous, I cannot say that word. Even the uncanny remarks from his teammates can send him into a furious rampage. He is ruthless and relentless in battle, giving him the greatest outlet for some of his rage. Somehow, he can get his temper under control long enough to form the giant Computron with his fellow Technobots. Now, I'm going to say this, and he said this before when I was reading some of his bios. You would be antisocial too if Grimlock was your dad. You would have to see the cartoon to understand how they come to be. Grimlock basically formed these guys. And that's where he's such a big part of the Technobots and Computron. But anyway, we'll get off into that later on. But it's just kind of struck me as you'd be antisocial too if Grimlock was your dad. If you don't know about Grimlock, you would have to check back with him in G1 Transformers. He's very slow, very powerful, but he ain't that smart. But anyway, the saying is, following leaders leads nowhere. So that kind of tells you what type of personality he is. He's kind of antisocial, against and hates authority and being given orders, and generally a cauldron of anger. So that, my friends, is the personality of that guy right there, Afterburner.
And in vehicle mode, not much to it, just a lot of orange and white and black. But he does have some guns here that can move around. And they are detachable as well.
So that one there that Colton has is like a missile launcher, where it has 2 missiles, and the other one is like a big side cannon.
Yeah.
so, with the laser scope on it.
And it does have the cockpit here, which does not open up.
Right. No.
And he, of course, does roll really well. And that's it. So to transform him, I need the instructions.
Hey, just do it without instructions. Just figure your way out. You can do it. Alright, y'all. He's not going to use the instructions. He's just going to do it. And he's going to be fine.
Yes.
You can do it.
I'm going to try and remember what to do.
No, you've never transformed this Transformer before.
I know.
Okay. It can't be that hard. It's just a little scramble skitty guy.
So, I know the first step, you need to remove these guns off of him.
Okay.
Okay.
He's all nervous.
Take
that.
First step, flip this up.
Okay.
I think that's as far as it can flip up.
Okay.
And, okay, bring this up. I see a hinge joint here. I'm guessing this, yes, this does flip down. Okay. And I think yes, bring this all the way down, and this does flip all the way up.
Does that back wheel, does this right here go up further? Okay. All right. There it
Yep,
is.
okay, yes.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. And I think that's it, right?
That looks about it.
And of course, you do need to bring his arms up, which are really stiff. And I think that's it. That's it.
That looks like it. Yep. I would say that you've got them transformed. Just by looking at that, I would say you've got them transformed.
If I misstepped a transformation step, let me know in the comments section below.
Yeah, you just gotta give me this gun.
I will. Well, but of course I gotta get a closer look at the detail works. So let's get a closer look at the head sculpt here. And the head sculpt does look really nice. Does have some silver paint on the visor and silver paint on the face here. And going to the chest, which I'm going to no, I was about to say that the chest is die-cast metal, but no, it's not. Because I can see, yes, I can see the paint apps here on the silver things. And the whole chest is not metal.
No.
Yeah, no. And his arms, that they're not really like arms, but because on the inside he doesn't have any molded in hands, but all he has is just holes here. And going down to the legs, which is, of course, just one block. And on the side, you have like two giant wheels hanging on the back. or sticking out on the back. And for articulation, of course, the arms can rotate, but on this one they're really stiff. But they are on screws here. So if yours gets like too tight, just loosen up these screws just a tiny bit so the arms can move a lot easier. And I know it's meant for combined mode, but you can kind of move his head up and down. And you can, due to the transformation, move his knees like he's been in an accident.
Yeah.
And you can move this joint as well, of course, due to the transformation, but it is really tight.
Yes.
On this figure. So
these are the first time they're coming out of the box to actually be transformed, so some of this stuff is really tight. So I've got like Colton on the edge of his seat, y'all. He's so used to, so right now he's just all surprised by him, but he can do it. I believe in him.
And he does come with his little gun here that you can attach on. Okay. You can only attach it on one side only, because on the gun, the way he holds it is by this tab here. So you just attach it like this. And he does come there is a second gun that looks like this, but the tab is, I think that the tab on the other gun that looks like this is facing this way, or it's facing this way like this one is, but that is how you hold his gun there. And as for... oh yeah, okay. And as for these two, you can't really have them hold them. But... yeah.
Yeah, the only place I know is...
But the only place you can store them is on these holes, which were from vehicle mode. So I guess you can have him with like feet gun.
Feet cannons.
Or feet cannons.
There you go. Everybody's got to have some of them.
Except the problem is...
yeah.
He can't stand.
Yeah, he can't stand. Yeah. That would be a big problem with the feet cannon. Yep. Can't stand? Yeah. That'd be a problem.
So that is Afterburner.
So, put Afterburner right quick back there. So, I just want to tell y'all, well, that was smart. Anyway, put Afterburner back there right quick. Just want to let y'all know about this, guys. He has anger issues. He has anger issues. To be an Autobot, he hates authority, hates being given orders, and is generally a cauldron of anger. So, I think he should have been, anger issues. Yeah, okay. There we go. Hates any kind of form of authority. That's just, yeah. Okay. That's a crazy person. That's what that is. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
So that is Afterburner here. Now we're going to move on to the next one, which is Strafe here.
Yes, Strafe. And I am missing it rolled off somewhere. It disappeared. It is gone with the wind. I'm about to open up that door here in a minute. But anyway, that'll be here in a minute.
My dad is
It's going crazy. No.
Is missing a
few screws. No, go ahead. Okay. All right, y'all. This guy right here, this is Strafe. Now, with Colton just kind of picking him up and showing y'all, I'm going to read about his little deal here. Strafe, he is kind of the opposite way. Strafe is really a nice guy. One of the kindest, gentlest mechanoids you could ever hope to meet. And he is a crack shot with his heat ray rifle too. He's got a case of nerves that could very well cause red alert to fear for his job, security, and safety. When Strafe is startled. He tends to shoot, fire, bang, 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 kill, dead, without stopping to aim or analyze the threat. In other words, this guy is a bundle of nerves. He's a real nice Autobot, real kind. You could never ask to meet another one. But when he gets startled, he just goes ballistic. He just goes off a deep end. And for him, it is shoot, fire, bang, bang, kill, dead, or stop without stopping to realize what he's shooting at. So that's pretty neat. Or to even analyze the threat. He just, once he gets startled, that's it. He just loses it. He's just a ball of nerves. What happens, and this is one of his sayings, is what happens when you crossbreed Starscream and Shockwave? You get a
logical
and Pilot. Okay, let me start over. Boy, I messed that all up.
Psychopathic.
Wait. Let's read all this right here. This is exactly what it said. Where it says saying, what happens... Go ahead.
What happens when you crossbreed Starscream and Shockwave? You get a logical and psychopathic.
You have to understand how these guys were made, and that's why I'm laughing. Because how these guys were made was not conventional to the Transformer code. These guys come up by mistake, by accident, and then got shifted into a whole bunch of different areas, was pulled from different areas of Unicron and what Unicron went through to just download into these guys. So, this guy right here, what happens when you crossbreed Starscream and Shockwave? You get a surprise like Strafe. Who's Starscream, if you know anything about his background, how he was threatening, cunning, and all at one time, but Shockwave was more methodical and thought about, everything before it happened, so this way he can subdue the Autobots or stay in command of his form of what he was. So Strafe altogether in himself, he is a bundle of nerves, because he's a real good guy, but once he gets startled, he just goes off a deep end. And it's just bang, bang, shoot, just do it. And then find out whatever the aftermath is later on. So, there you go.
Okay, so now we can take a look at Strafe. Now, before we take a look at Strafe, I just want to remind y'all that this gun that I told y'all was for Afterburner is actually not. This is actually not Afterburner's weapon. This is actually Strafe's weapon. But the gun that Afterburner comes with is actually this. This is the gun for Afterburner, not this.
Okay. Well, he's got a side peg?
And
Yep.
it does have the side peg where, of course, you attach it on right there.
Okay.
Just like that. Okay, so now with that out of the way, we can now take a look at Strafe. And as usual, not much to it, but it is a really cool jet, of course. And oops. Just a lot of white, red, and orange on it. And he does roll really well.
Yeah.
Because he does have little rolling wheels on the bottom. These things here roll. And these things roll. And he does have visible head syndrome on the bottom. And also some assembly is required when you get this figure out of the box. And that is these two guns that attach here do come detached. And the way you attach these on is not just like this, or well, you have to attach it like this, not like this, because on the inside here, on the hull, there's a little notch here that's cut out. So you want it to line it up like this, so that this line here on the top will slide in to that little notch there. And that's how you do that. Okay, now to transform him. Okay, I'm gonna say yes. Take the back, pull it out, take these wings and flip these up. I think that's as far as they can flip up.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I don't think they go all the way up, and I'm not going to try it. And now take this thing, and I'm gonna say you spin it or okay, yes. Yes, okay. So you want to take this and spin it around, which does rotate these around, which will become the arms.
Okay, take the fins, fold them the opposite direction. Fold them back.
Okay, these
yes.
wings here,
Fold back.
you don't fold them like this. You have to fold them this way.
There you go.
This is the correct way to fold them. And then you carefully rotate his arms up.
Now, is that as far as he can extend his legs? Can he go up higher? Or is that it? Okay.
That's it. Yes.
Wow.
And there you have Strafe in robot mode.
Okay.
Yes. That is how the robot mode looks. And he does have really tall shoulders.
Yeah,
from the guns.
Yeah, the guns are just going to stay in there. You don't have to take them off. He can do that through transportation.
Or unless if you want to, you can remove these, and there is little pegs here which look like handles, and I think, yep, you can have them hold them as guns if you want to. But I think they're supposed to be attached on the top of his shoulder. Okay. But there you have Strafe in robot mode.
Put his weapon in.
And I will go ahead and show y'all how he looks with his weapon. And the way he holds it is not by this tab on the side, but this tab here. And there you have him holding his gun.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get a closer look at the head sculpt here. As you can see, it does have some red paint on the visor and the mouth. And yeah, I was about to say he doesn't really have like lips, but yes, he does. He does have lips there that are painted in. And the head sculpt is, of course, really nice. And going down, again, not a whole lot to it. And for articulation, the arms can rotate, and that's it.
So that is Strafe. Strafe in his own right is kind of weird, but okay. Like I said, this Strafe is a product of what happens when you get Starscream and Shockwave crossbreed, and then this is what you get. As far as a Autobot, who is a Technobot, and he's really a nice guy. So you have one that has a problem with authority, and he just stays wound up all the time. Where this one here is easygoing, relaxing until he gets wound up, and then he just skits out. He just frazzles out. And so each one of these, like I said, when we go to make Computron, it'll make a lot more sense, because all of these personalities, when you got to understand something, when they combined, you have a mixed match of emotions and feelings that goes straight to the head combiner, which would be the middle piece. So that middle person, the main junction that's taking on all these personalities, have to sort this out. So this way the overall main combiner can perform. So some of this stuff is mixed up, but they're very, very smart. That's why they're technical. They find out ways to overbeat the system, either by brute strength and force, or more methodical thinking out a strategy to overcome and overpower the Decepticon. So anyway, the main thing is I let Colton transform these. He didn't look at instructions. He did not look at instructions. So therefore, I'm proud of him, because I could tell that he was kind of freaking out, and it's okay. With G1, you just have to, I don't know about y'all, but when I had Transformers, and if they were brand new, I didn't look at the instructions. I just transformed them. And I kept dealing with it until it made sense to me of what I had to do. So I very rarely look at instructions. Maybe that's why I am the way I am today. I don't know. So, no, you build it like this. No, I'm going to build it like that. Why are you going to build it like that? It ain't going to go nowhere. But you don't need to add all that stuff. Hey, it's not going to go nowhere. Anyway, let me stop.
I can. So I guess we will be back with our final thoughts here.